is Dr. Santiago again with another video. This is from Module 2 from Logic and Problem Solving. All right, I just want to go over, make sure that you fully understand what these symbols are. And this one is going to be used for start or end. And what you do is just go to Insert, and you're going to see your shapes. And there's a place here that says flowcharts, and you can find all the flowchart symbols that are available. For now, since we're beginning, we're going to start with these five. And one way of doing it is just go to, it's going to go to Insert again. Let's go Shapes. Let's pick whatever, let's say this one, and just click and drag it, and that's it. All right. Now, if you want to add text to these, all you have to do is just right click it, and you would add um, add text. Just click your, I like to do start. Text field. Make it automatic. No. I'm just gonna copy this and put it at the end. And it's gonna say and okay, so we use these for start and end. So this is gonna be an input. Let's say a equals 10. Let's remove that. Let's go to add text. Okay. And let's make sure it's there. Let's say comma b equals 20. We could resize this so it looks pretty. Okay. All right. So this is an input, and we use these also for output. So I would go to my next one, and I'll say, this is your process. All right. So remember, this is input. This is a process. I'll say that this one is going to be, I'll say that C equals A plus B. All right. Now, I'm gonna I'll use this. This is for decision. We use this for loops. So I'll say I'll go over this in a minute. All right. So I'm gonna need this right now, and I'm just gonna paste it here. All right. And I'm gonna say print C. Right. This goes here. So I just did the flowchart for adding two numbers. Okay, so this is how you also use Microsoft Word to do your flowcharts. The best way to do this is with a piece of paper and a pencil, and then once you have it a working model, then you could just come here and just do it. Because it'll be overwhelming to try to get this going uh, from scratch. All right, so enough with this. So remember, start, end, input, output, and this is a process. Now, sometimes we're going to have processes that are going to be so complex that it is impossible to keep, or there are processes that are repetitive processes. So what you would do in that case is that you would use a symbol to indicate that there is a process that is going on, and you will name this process. You could say like, let's use a name for this one. Add text. Let's call this calc. Some sort of calculation is happening here. So in this case, when I want to use the symbol, I'll insert it anywhere in a flowchart. I must have a flowchart explaining what's going on in here. Now, the trick here is that instead of start, you will use the same name. So this explains what's going on in here. Right? So this that symbol. The next symbol and the last one that we're going to discuss today is the decision making. This is your logic. Okay, so I would ask, make sure you're add text. This, let's say is C greater than 15. All right, so we're asking a question there. It says, is C greater than, when you see the symbol, automatically you're going to ask, is this true? All right, so in this case, when you have multiple options, you will go like that, and you will go like this. Okay, so you could say yes here. You could add, insert a text box if you want. It's too big. You could say yes, shrink it a little bit so it doesn't. Okay, you can make it borderless also. So you can go text field. Okay, and on the there it is. So outline. Say no line. There you go. And then you could say, let's paste it again. And it's going to always go there. And you say, in this case, you will say over here, no. Okay, so if you had something coming in here, you would say, for example, A equals 10, B equals 20. So one general rule of thumb is that before you use a variable, in this case C, you have to declare it before trying to use it. So keep that in mind. So in this case, if there's no assignment before this, and we assume that it's 0. Right? So there's no value to it, so it is 0. So this would look like something like that. Right? Instead of calc, we'll say start. Okay. So instead, what is this going to indicate is where the flow is going to go. So if it's no, it'll go down this way. And if it's true, we'll go this way. So what I did here is, again, I'll start my program. I say I assign A equals 10, B equals 20. Is C greater than 15? In this case, no, because we assume that it's 0 because those values have been assigned. So we go this way and we say, okay, so C is going to be equal to A plus B. All right, so let's add something different here. Let's say I created another variable that says C equals 19. All right. All right, so now it changes. Now it's going to come through here. It's going to say assign the variables and the values. It's going to say A equals 10, B equals 20, C equals 19. It's C equal greater than 19. Yes, it's going to go this way. And now what happens is that I change the value. What the equal sign is going to do is going to change the value. Okay. One equal sign changes the value. Now, when you have two equal signs, you compare the value. Keep that in mind because that's gonna bite us if we don't keep it in mind. One equal sign assigns a value. Two equal signs compares the value. I'm comparing the value. Is the value of C equal to 15? Here I'm saying C equals 10. All right, keep that in mind. All right, so another thing that we could do here, we could keep on adding uh, uh, lines here to indicate where the flow is going. We insert lines, and I'm going this way. Now, you can be creative. Now, the important thing is for you to make sure that your program has logic. You know, that means something. Okay, so I'm creating more here. I'm just gonna drag this down here. All right, there you go. All right, start your program, assign values to A, B, and C. You evaluate the value of C, and based on this question, you're gonna say, is it true or false? Oh, yes, in this case, it will be false. So C equals A plus B. How much would it be? A plus B, 20, 30. So we'll print C. All right. Now, let's say I change the value to 15. So now I'm going to assign the values A equals 10, B equals 20, and C equals 15. Is the value of C equal to 15? Yes. All right, so I'll change the value to 10. So the new value of C is 10. It comes down here, goes into here. Oh, C equals A plus B. So I change the value again from 10 to 30. I print C, the value of C will be 30. See, I started with a 15, but based on this evaluation, it changed it to 10. And then when it left this process, it goes into the second process and it adds, what it does is adds A plus B and assigns it to C. So this is what I call is a logic error. So to fix this, I will go here, bring that here. There you go. Let's see what happens now. A equals 10, B equals 20, C equals 15. It's C equal to 15, yes. Okay, so the new value of C will be 10. Down here, print C, 10. All right. All right, I hope this explains a lot of how to create a flowchart. Um, you would do is you write an algorithm that is kind of like what are the steps? So you say, I like to begin with start. I'll say start, and I'll say insert or input values for A, B, and C. Okay, is the value of C equal to 15? Okay, so that's the question. Is the value of 15? Yes. Right? Or you could say if the value of 15 is equal to do C equals 10. Else C equals A plus B. Print the value of C. N. All right, so here you go. Here's your steps. This is your algorithm that interprets your flowchart. Okay, this is pretty much simple. Here you see the graphical representation of your algorithm, and this is basically what I'll be asking for many of my assignments. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, and you know my contact information. Take care, guys.